Good evening. Just warming up the neck for the head turning. Just checking out, making sure it's all smooth. Got the GoPro mounted. It's actually a setting you can turn on and off. But yeah, we're just going to do some gliding at Williams Soaring Center. I did this scenery. It's on FlightSim.2. It's a pretty cool place up north. Not a whole lot to see. We can't get a good tow up there, I think, to go see the mountains, but I might be able to try. But I want to start off with rope breaks because it's a pretty quick way to get some landings, and I'd like to get some landings before actually doing anything. But yeah, just gliding, so running it on Volanta and just running the stream. Yeah, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty real until it's time to go. The animation they have for him to wave is kind of lame, but you'll see in a second. Settings are good. We got everything on Imperial, so that's nice. We're doing live weather, live time. We should be on the West USA server, so anybody could glide here. You don't necessarily need my scenery. It'll definitely make it look nicer, though. Doesn't look too good. Default. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here smoothly. Alright, take a look at this guy. He's going woo, woo, woo. But hey, pretty cool he's there, I think. Meant to turn that off pre-flight. Crosswind died down a little bit. It's not as bad as it was. Gear is going up. I'm gonna try to turn this down. At least lower the volume on it, you know. So we're at 100, 200, 300 feet, 400 feet, we'll cut it at 500. For some reason, the tow plane always dives right here, and then he starts getting back on track, but and sometimes they don't take you up to altitude at all. I've seen them like take this dip and then they just stay cruising at like 300 feet. Anyways, we're at pretty much roughly 500 feet, so let's cut that and get out of here. Gliding is super underrated, and it's so affordable, too. That's one thing people don't think about. Like, if you want to fly but you can't afford it, this is one way to actually start logging hours and learning the core fundamentals of gliding, or flying in general, I mean. So yeah, we're just going to start it with rope breaks, probably at like, maybe I'll do another one at 500. It'd be cool to do one through each altitude, like 400 feet, 300 feet, 200 feet. Just get some quick landings in practice, because I haven't done some gliding in a while. I was actually for 2 seconds wondering if I was going to make it. I was like, we might be putting this down in this field. But we're good. This field, so yeah, like I said, you can download this one. I did this field. I fixed it up real nice. There goes the tow plane. He's in the pattern. I fixed it up, made it look more true to life on how it actually looks. They got these two lines. You got to land here. You land more likely than not the opposite direction. You're going to take off. You always take off to the north of this field. I don't know. We'll see how good I can do. It's a pretty narrow runway, too. The one you like gotta really be on it is the one down in SoCal that I did. Can't think right now. I shouldn't be thinking about anything else other than this. Oh, almost missing the box. That's the box I was telling you about, though. And then you need to get it off the field ASAP. Because from what I've read, this field, they might run like... man, I thought I read up to like 30 different gliders. Like 30 gliders could be out there or something if they have an event. But even if it's not that many, there's gliders out there. Like a bunch of them. And so if you don't get that off the runway, you are screwing everybody. So they take that serious. But we're gonna keep hitting restart to restage it. That was the first one. Not where I want to be yet, but it's we're gonna get there. We're gonna sharpen this up. How do we do getting off there? Do we get our wings cleared and everything? So this is one place you can go. Really, ideally, you should try to get it over here. But I wasn't sure that I had enough momentum to get it staged over there. You paid $450 for the winch launch. Oh yeah, and then there you go. Like the winch launches are even cheaper. Not burning any fuel. I think this place is like an hour out of town for me. The best mountain area you like to fly in? Let's see. Around Innsbruck is pretty cool. I like flying around there. You could go over to the Alps. Switzerland, they did that one. They did that area pretty nice. Yosemite is very nice. You gotta check out Yosemite, actually. It's kind of near Nevada, California. Italy has some nice areas. What did I do with the stuff? Imperial. Oh crap, that's Valanza telling me it's gonna cancel my thing. No, I want it to keep going. Keep logging whatever I do. Could put the altitude indicator too. Okay. Let's turn this down a few clicks or off completely. Okay. Let's go. Let's cut it at 400 feet this time. Try that. It'll get a little more difficult each time. If anybody has this in the Kinetic Assistant, I don't think you can do it with Microsoft Flight Sim yet, right? Unless I forgot, and you can, but I think you need the Kinetic Assistant. You can actually tow people up, which would be cool to do, or try that out. I've never tried it. Never been around somebody that was set up to do it. Aw, man, what'd I do with my view? Oh, shoot. It's way over there now. See, little things like that. In real life, my camera wouldn't shift, because that would be my head out the window. So let's try to get back on track here. Almost losing my count. We're at 300. We're at 400 now. Let's cut and go. Maybe we won't make it because I barely made it last time. I don't know. I think we're good. Oh yeah, we got plenty of speed, altitude, everything's on our side now. Get the gear down. We actually need some spoiler. We'll go 300 next. Yeah, we're coming in real hot. Right in the box. Whew, a little bit hard on the brakes at the end there. But I don't want to take my guy out. He shouldn't have been standing there, though. All right. Let's get the GoPro. Click. This nonsense. I don't like that popping up. That one was better. I like the placement. I got it. I can review it later on Volanta, so that'd be cool. Looks like he's actually getting ready to do something with the glider. It's kind of cool. These guys are actually there. Just about to walk into the glider, though. Maybe it detects it. I believe you purchased the Kinetic software a while back. I joined your Discord. If you want to try it sometime, I think we can get together at some time of day. Yeah, that would be awesome to do that. It'd be cool to stream it. I don't get many opportunities to stream right now. The wife and kids are out of the house for the moment, so I had extra opportunity. This took a while to do. I added all these thanks to there's a camper asset tool, but I tried to add them and like switch up, you know, each one, and I angled them differently so it has the appropriate clutter, and it looks real good, man. Like once you're down here actually flying with it, to have this stuff in the background after flights is pretty nice. Did some should be a tractor out here somewhere. Oh, maybe I'm missing an asset or something. Yeah, the wife and kids, yeah. My wife's cool, it's just my kids are too little. I got a little baby and a little toddler, so they always need stuff. And I don't want to do that live. Anyways, let's get back into another one. Try to do a rope break at 300. Then we'll do 2. And then I don't know. Could try to get over to the mountains. You can do aerobatics at this field. They teach it. They got an area called, I think it's the aerobatics box. That's what they call it. Hey, it restarted us in the wrong direction. It's kind of weird. I wonder why I did that. Let me see what happens if I restart it again. 8 and 10, that's a little better. At least they're in school. Mine are barely in school yet. One's 3 years away. One is close to preschool. So I don't even get that break. But that's okay. Still not in the right spot. I think we got to main menu it and reset it up. It's the first time that's happened. It's actually let me do like 3 of these in a row. It's been pretty snappy today. The sim. I don't know if it's the update or what. Or it's just probably them flying a glider, not this Phoenix A320 or PMDG. Which I might fly later. I'm not going to stream it though. I want to fly into Santa Barbara. Hit that ILS runway 7 over there. It should be foggy. Did it the other night, smashed it into the ground. It's like a 600 landing rate. Because I got a drop frame right at like 30 feet, and then it just, you know, you kind of lose it after that sometimes. Alright, back where we should be. Get this. It's weird. A double click did the animation twice. Or didn't do the animation but did the sound. Okay. Just do this as the sun sets. Be kind of cool. What is the fire truck doing here? It's interesting. good to go here? I think we are. Hope my wing doesn't clip his truck. Boom. I don't think the vehicles in this actually have detection. Okay, looks like we don't need to land, so put the gear up. All right. 100, roughly. 200. And 300. New NVIDIA drivers are causing a good amount of stutters. Man, that one update they did last summer, I think it was last summer. You know where they did all the major graphics settings changes? That was the best update for performance ever. Now it's I don't know, it's been real stuttery for me on everything. Whatever they did that one update, leave it. Give it back and leave it. All right. Oh, we floating. Oh, we'll definitely get it on the apron this time. Tow plane in the pattern. Just drive it over there. Cool. Okay, that landing kind of sucked. The second one was the best one so far. Let's go do a 200-foot one now. Crosswind. Where's that? Bet you the tow plane crashes. I would love to see how the tow plane actually tries to land on this. They usually crash at other fields I'm at. He's gonna have the fire truck on the runway too. The new Microsoft, excuse me, the new Microsoft Flight Sim should be much better as it's made for newer hardware. I have been chasing the performance for Flight Sim ever since it came out back in the 80s. I know, me too. Get all excited. I got this new expensive graphics card that I don't have an arm or a leg for now, and then you still got stutters, just like P3D, you know. That's just how it goes, I guess. But sometimes, I'm telling you, man, that one update they had was pretty good. All right, stage this good. It's kind of shaky when it first loads in for some reason. Like it's in major turbulence, and then it figures itself out. Set oh yeah, this. Okay, let's go for 200 feet. I would love for them to just add a setting where I could tell the tow plane how many feet I would like it to go. More so for getting higher altitude, do like mountain trips and stuff. All right, where's my guy at? There you are. All right, gears up. We're at 100. Shouldn't even put the gear up. Well, for drag purposes, possibly. Good idea. All right, 200. Cut. Get that nose down. Gear down. We'll try a 100-footer next. I don't... Actually, they recommended if you don't have enough altitude and you're in this situation at this field to go land in one of the fields off to the east. Man, I gotta quit talking and doing this. I'm not good at talking and doing it. I'll talk after I land. It's fun getting to actually drive it down here. Because before I did this earlier today, I read through a lot of their documentation to like see what they wanted at the field. It was like the first time I really... Well, I had done it before, but I forgot a lot of stuff. But I wanted to know like where should I pull off, and this was the area you should go for is over here if you can. Because that really put it into perspective. They said if you do not get off the runway, it's a pretty serious situation for everybody at that point, because then if you do it way back there, people can still land, but if you do it up here, this is like collision zone. And there's that fire truck. I'm a beginner at the sailplanes, usually fly small GA like the Fox 2. The Fox 2 is awesome. You guys can come fly it here at this field. The field's live, West USA server. Let's go ahead and restart. I don't know how long I'll do it for. I just want to get some landings in. One more, I'll be happy, and then we could do some stuff. But I don't know. It's kind of a boring area in a way. For our tow plane situation anyway. If we could get towed high enough to get over to the mountains to our left, then there's a lot to do over there. Click that. You might be on tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow everybody's back. I gotta pick up the family from the airport at Whoa, did you guys see the fire truck? What happened, man? It's like dropping off the roof. It's funny. Oh shoot. It's all falling in dips and stuff. Alright, we're gonna go. Let's go for it. That wind, it's almost almost becoming a tailwind. Got it. Oh, I did that again. I guess if I hit H, it moves it. 100 cut. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to fix that and manage this flight. Nose down, nose down, nose down. I don't know if we're going to make 100 feet. That's why they advise those fields. We are going to make it, but it's going to be a sketchy lineup. Woohoo! 100-foot rope break, man. That'd be panic. But you don't panic because that's why you do this. And you train for them. Some people do them all day. I'm sorry we took out your Ford F-150. Let's see, did we though? Did we? Probably. No, I don't know. Would have come close. Where's that tow plane? Oh, there he goes. Where's he going? Where's he going that way for? I should cut the rope at altitude and just follow him. See where he goes. Oh, he's coming to land. I want to watch that before I jump back in. Pressure's on, AI. Heading out to bed right now. Have a good night. I'll catch up with you at some point. Alright, the Lone Wolf Gamer, you take care. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. You got through the exciting part. All the landings. Well, the moon is out. It'll look nice when the sun starts going down. Now see, after the tow plane gets to this part, I don't know where he goes. Is he coming back? I don't know. Let's get some fresh air in here. I'm assuming he's going to land that way, but he could land that way. It's getting nice and warm out. The colors. I don't see lights or anything. I'm sure he's coming back though. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna get staged again. We did the rope breaks down to 100 feet, so I think we're done with that. It's like 5 landings. So let's go do some gliding. Could put a pilot in here if we want, but it always disappears if you have head tracking on. If you move too much in one direction. Probably no thermals. Hell no, there's no thermals. Alright, let's do it. Did it again. Okay, already passed 100, 200. $300. 400. There's that dip that we always take here for whatever reason. Maybe it's a thing for the tow plane to get some speed. But he likes to hang out at almost 500 and then go down to 400 and then he starts back on track. Takes a nap. Tanisha, how you doing? Hey. Just out here gliding in NorCal. I'm gonna take over with the left hand real quick because I'm trying to turn off this audio. So you guys don't gotta listen to that. We're not chasing any thermals right now. Nothing like that. Alright, let's get this smoothly under control again. Tow plane's gonna make a turn. Try to stay in that turn with him. It's time for new rudder pedals. I've been saying it for a long time, but it is for a little more fluidity in my rudder movements. But if I'm extra careful, you are in SoCal. Cool, man. I'm NorCal. I did a gliding place down there. If you're into gliding, assuming there's some interest if you clicked on the video or the live stream. The gliders! James, my good friend. What's up, man? You're not driving? I was going to text you back, but I was going to wait. I don't like texting people when I know they're driving. Bringing out the gliders. This was a spur of the moment stream. I had this planned all day. Printed out the paperwork and everything. This is the place up in NorCal. I don't know if I told you about this place, but when I go gliding, this is the place I'm going to go to. They got brand new ASK 21s. Like, fresh. Fresh as you've ever seen. They're going to teach me how to do barrel rolls. See? It's rudder pedal season. Gotta get some new pedals. I need them, you need them. We'll probably end up getting the same thing. Just depends what it is. I haven't made up my mind yet on what I want to go with. So he's probably going to rock his wings in a minute. And we're going to brake right. He's going to brake left. There goes the wing rock. Brake. And we out. Peace. "30 minutes ago." Okay, he made some good time. There's our little field down there. It looks so tiny now. Currently babysitting your cousin. Babysitting is fun. Can be. You have to make it fun. I went through that with my nieces. Now they're old, and now I got my own kids. Trying to adjust this camera. Get the best glide. Damn. That's not bad. I'm actually no-handing it right now. It's trimmed out, so it's running good. It's flying good, I should say. See, I'm just like, I'm kind of afraid to try to get over to those mountains. I mean, I just don't know if I have enough steam to get back. Unless we could ridge soar a little bit, but those are kind of small. And then this stuff over here, get a little bit of, got some stuff. Even though it's still kind of hot up here in NorCal, the winds today actually feel great. Hoping you're actually using the, yeah, using live weather. Oh, it should be. Well, actually, I'm glad you brought that up, because we did have to go out of the menu. Sometimes that stuff changes. Oh, we don't got real time, though. Almost got robbed of that. I want to do this during, you know, some nice sunsets. I'm done with it, too. And you know, it always seems to be, right when I'm doing something outside, that'll be the day we get 110, 114 or whatever, you know. The one day of the year, it'll be something when I'm like, I really got to have, you know, we're doing like a party or something outside. And nobody wants to be outside at that point. So right below us is the aerobatics box. We could do aerobatics. So you can float around there and going pretty fast, doing dives and stuff. Definitely plenty of speed and altitude to do that kind of thing. So the aerobatics is one of the things they teach here. So you have all kinds of different skill levels at this field. Yep, 10's cool age out. Watch because they can do everything, you know. Ride a skateboard, ride a bike. So the box is kind of this field. It's a bunch of the fields. It's mainly that area right there that I'm focusing on. That whole area. You can go down there and do that stuff. Now I could try to see if we can get over there. We could just do some flying. Maybe we'll start out with doing stuff like that. Just do some high speed stuff. I don't think I'm completely in the box, but we're almost in there. I tried to roll this earlier, it didn't work so good. Some gliders can do that. Some can't. There we go. Got a nice loop. It won't roll. It might be able to... It'll like loop a bit. Ah. See, that's the stupid thing with that, having that pilot thing turned on. I'm going inside the dude's face. Man, we're almost in a roll right here. Let me try to barrel roll it. Oh! It did it. Maybe it's because I got good speed right now. I tried it earlier. I didn't have good speed. Man, this would be fun. So this is probably what they do. A little bit of what they do. I'm not doing anything that's like super coordinated here, but this is what they do with this field, or can do with this field. Woohoo! Get them G's. Let me get this stupid pilot thing off. It's a great idea, but damn it. There we go. Nah, barrel roll, no, it's no joke. They do those. But you gotta do it on the right glider. Or your wings are gonna fall off. That was one thing I was told early on with these. Not this glider specifically. The one I was in was like, you exceed speed in this thing, you're gonna break the wings off. Gotta watch altitude. We're at wait, did I switch it over? Yeah, okay. Man, that was dope. I can't wait to get up there and do that again. I don't have a whole lot of altitude. Star Fox 64, oh my god. I got access to that now, man. I told you, I got the subscription. I need to run some of that. I'll live stream that. I'll live stream some Star Fox. Does it count? Should count. All right, let's enter the pattern. Oh, tow plane's landing. Hey, we finally get to see him do it, just not from the ground. Let's see how well he does. Come on, I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it. Oh, not bad, but he's in the grass, actually. Actually, you gotta be careful on that side. There's like a ditch right there. You're going in that. I checked, man. They don't got Rogue Squadron on there yet. It's a damn shame. But I think we also talked about that, and I think you brought a point that it's probably a rights issue for some reason. Different ownership these days. But that wind's kind of picking us up. Alright, let's go back and land. I didn't fly a super good pattern on that one. Kind of lost sight of it. Gonna wait on the gear until we get straightened out. And this is the Discus 2C, the premium one. The free gliders on here are cool too. I happen to like this one. Did I see a previous comment? You subscribed, thank you. It should have popped up. Unless I don't have the voice things activated anymore. Or the little sound. I think it used to go, you know, it was like the airplane sound before. It was like boom, boom, bing, bong. It's my best bing bong impression for you there. But anyways, appreciate that. Hopefully I bring you good content. And there is the tow plane sitting in the grass. He's just taxiing, doing his thing. Oof. Alright, we got down before the box. Actually, we're getting a pretty good roll. Damn. Okay. So even if you land a little early, if you don't hit the brakes, that's the key. Let's stay wide over here, though. I don't want to hit the truck. Alright, very nice, very nice. King of the castle, king of the castle. Let's restart that and do some more barrel rolls, because that was fun. Put us on the wrong side. What launched us this way, though? No, it doesn't even have a plane hooked up. So we gotta do it from the menu. Let's just do that. They put some new photos. I haven't seen that one before. Looks like a group bush flight. Decent formation going. Set as departure. We want live weather and live time. Let's go. With your aunt. My aunt has my cousin play with dolls and other younger girly toys. Well, that's alright, I guess. When I was a kid, it was like, whatever, man. I had toys, my sister had toys. Just whatever you were in the mood to play with. Why does it do this? It just wiggles. Let's close that. Set the altimeter. And change our gauges. This time it's not stopping it though. Hope that doesn't affect the launch. We'll see what happens. I keep putting my hand on the throttle like I'm going to take off. Oh my god, why is it doing this? Okay, it's getting smoother. It's getting smoother. Jesus. There he is. Gotta be ready for his little dip he'll take at 400. All right. That was fun though. Those aerobatics, or aerobatics. But no, doing it in the aerobatics box is fun. I think this time actually, let's go to the mountains. Try to, and if we don't make it, we'll find a field to put it in, and everybody wins, right? Except we got to go pick up the glider. We'll do it tomorrow. How do you start the gliding? I don't, I have it set up to do left and right on the rudder. I think that's default, but that's how it starts it. Same with the winch launch too, I believe. So you just go full left, full right, and then it starts. These turns are always interesting, like this left turn back in, because you kind of do it with the rudder, but you do it by easing back the rudder back to neutral, like to get the turn to be smooth. It's like, mainly notice that with gliding, like you feel that more. I think one more turn is coming up. Okay. Okay. There goes our turn. I've never glided at this field in the evening, so that's kind of nice. I think, you know, I think there's a time and place for certain conversations. And right now, let's try to keep it on the theme of gliding or aviation. I'm not getting roped into talking about all that. All right, we're getting out of here. Wings rocking, and we are knocking away. Always got to turn right. Away from those. And I feel like he towed us higher than they did the other times. Let's try to get to these hills. Oh, shit. There's the tow plane right there. I don't want to hit him. I need a sun visor. This is still too close. He's going that way to go enter the pattern. They wouldn't actually fly that pattern though. Got it trimmed out, trimmed. I wonder how far these are away in miles. I might actually reach it. The sun is too strong in the face though. Oxygen, but we don't need it. Yeah, the main improvements I would say is just something to input the feet. Like if I want to go up to 5,000 feet, I want to be able to tell the tow plane that none of this. It's like doing like 2,000 feet or 3,000 feet. But it'll be nice to see what's over here. Oh, so you were saying... My bad, Luke. I didn't see the second message you said. How do you get off the runway? Like, in what way? You mean after you land? Before? It's all steering with the rudder, and you got to keep the wings level. That's the main thing. So, like, after you land, you have to keep the wings from touching the ground for as long as you can. As long as you got momentum, they'll pretty much stay up. As long as you're controlling that. Yeah, we're heading over here, but we got no gas to get back, man. I don't think by the time we're there. But it is farmland, so we'll try to get a road. Unless we can get some lift off these little ridges. That'd be kind of nice. But yeah, after this, maybe later tonight. I'm not streaming it, but I'll probably fly the A320. I've been enjoying hopping around in that, the new Phoenix one. It's real nice. It just works. Everything works so nice, so your flights go super nice. Still pretty early. It's only 6:30 in this part of the world, Northern California. Fire season hasn't really started all the way yet, but that's coming soon. I've seen some of the tankers taking off though and coming back, so I'm sure they're probably fighting something around here. I'm sure there's some smaller fires going on, but nothing big that's like engulfed the valley with smoke yet or anything. Actually some lift right here. This might be nice. We actually might get good wind off of this. Who knows? We will find out. It goes all the way down. Almost looks like an airport there. Like a private field. Texturing actually looks good out here on this stuff. It's nice looking. Definitely a nice time of day to do it too. Kind of see where we came from. Mountains over there are a good landmark to it. Okay, let's try to go back. We might actually be able to do it. That wasn't too bad. Enough time to look at them. But nothing to really keep us in the sky over there. Nothing too strong. We lost a little bit of altitude doing that. Because you got to kind of be on it with your pitch. Can't really do the outside views. Sometimes. If we had altitude right now. Right now we're just trying to scrape our way back. Right now, just managing the airspeed. Trying to go quick enough, but not slow enough. Try to get the best glide all the way back. Again, we're on the West USA server, so you can fly in this area too if you would like to. If you have the kinetic assistant, even better. You can be the tow plane if you wanted. Or you can just do nothing. Sit back and listen to the sweet sounds of the Discus 2C. Beep, 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 beep. It's like a metal detector. Instead of metal, we're looking for air. Looking for lift. But not really. I'm not expecting to see any, so I'm not chasing any. We're just trying to get back in one piece. We might be able to stay longer even out there, man. I need to calculate the altitude I need to get there and back and what I can do. So we could spend longer in those ridges. Because we're almost home. We should do a flyover of the field. I'm gonna check the windsock before we head in. Because there's another way you get to land, and it's a little different. Landing the other side. It's kind of, you have to make a turn right before you land, because they don't want you flying over the house on that side. So if the winds are right, we could do something like that. Otherwise, we'll stay south. So the field's just off to our right. We did pretty good. Plenty of altitude. We even got enough altitude to mess around in the aerobatic box. Or it looks like we will, at least. Man, we got plenty of altitude. We barely lost anything. Wish I would have stayed over by the mountains now. Okay, we're gonna enter the box, and we'll just do some rolls and stuff over there before we bring it in. Let me look one more time. I'm doing it in the right area. Without trying to die. Andy, it's... Yeah, it looks like it's the whole area there. Okay. No, meats are. VA pilot, what's up, man? That was fun. Surprisingly, your mom defended you in front of your aunt. Well, that's good. It's good to have that parental... Well, just having your parent on your side is always good. Alright, let's get back to the field, do something else. The sun is going down pretty quick. Gears coming down. I don't want to be that high. It's a little better, but now I can't see my speed. Oh, I can lower my head though. That's more where I wanted it. Oh, we got it in the box, but off to the side. That was the first one we did that way. Winds are probably picking up too. Thank you, VA Pilot. The second landing I did tonight was pretty good. That one was like a little iffy because I got blown off to the side a little bit. I just didn't get it perfect, but they're not all, you can't always get them all, but we're gonna go up to some more. We started off with 5 rope breaks at the start of the stream to get 5 landings dialed in real quick. Let's get the battery. Open the canopy, check out the situation. So let's go back out to those mountains. I think now that I know I got the altitude, we can hang out there for a little while, and I got plenty to come home. I had plenty to get back and do aerobatics in the field before we got in. And we actually got almost an appropriate headwind to land into, so it's looking nice for us tonight. Let's go ahead and hit restart and see if that stages us right. All my landing rates, I got one at -13, I got one at 74, and I got one at 75. I can't see the others. Where to put us? Put us right on the money where we need to be. Beautiful. There's not usually a plane parked there, so that's kind of interesting. Okay, let's do that one more time. Go out one more time, I think, and then I'll put it down for the night. Okay. Also going to recalibrate my face tracking. That's what we're using tonight. Using a webcam. Normally I'd have face cam going, but I just didn't have the other webcam set up using this main one for the head tracking. All right, let's go full right, full left this time. I guess either one does it. Doesn't matter. All right, we're up. Tow plane in our sight. Ease wheels up. Gear up. The old 172 taking us up tonight. Here's our speed dive. I can't see the bastard. I'm trying to keep him in there. Okay. Making a left. Giving it some right rudder to stay with him in the turn. While easing back on it now to make the turn go left. I think we can make one more, then we're off into the sunset, literally. Check the chat in a moment. This part just takes the most concentration because you got to stay with the plane. Because we're being towed. We are attached to this guy. And he is attached to us. And I don't think this field has approach lights. So we need to get back for our curfew. Alright, that means it's time to break away. Break, break, break. It's not what they really say, but that's what I'm saying right now. There we are. I'm gonna keep it in this direction so we're not really getting blasted by the sun. Oh, that's very sweet, Tanisha, that it worked out that way. GoPro's running, 270. Got the black edition, that one's cool. I got that Hero 3 silver. This looks like one of the new ones. So I got the old gen stuff. Don't use it anymore. I did bring it gliding one time. That's how I got that footage. No traffic that I can see. I got nameplates off too because I don't want to deal with that. It looks ugly to me. Awful, awful, awful. But I'm sure there's people out there somewhere in the distance, in other cities. Eight AG dolls. So you got like a collection. Got a collection going. Me, I've been selling stuff lately. I've been doing a lot of eBay. Got a lot of Pokemon cards and old NES, Super NES games. Been getting rid of. Looks like we're really moving around out there when you go to the outside view. It's just super zoomed in. You were adopted? I might adopt one day. I'm not sure. My grandma did that. My grandma took care of a lot of foster kids in her home in like the 50s, 60s, 70s. And then she adopted one of the kids in the end, I think when she was getting out of it. That's when she decided to do that, her and my grandpa. So I'm familiar with adoption. Got some adoption on my wife's side of the family too. And then, yeah, we might do it one day. I don't know. It's a good thing, because there's plenty of kids out there that need help. Help in homes. What's an AG doll? I also have to remember when we get over here, it's possible that we can gain just a little bit of altitude, or at least maintain. Maintaining would be cool. Oh, American Girl dolls. Okay. But that could be anything, right? Just like Barbie or whatever. It's just like just American dolls, or is American Girl like the brand of doll? Because I don't know. I know about Barbie. And, you know, I could probably think of something else, another name. I had action figures and stuff. I wasn't too big on playing with those, though. But I had them. I liked Legos. I really liked building things. I liked making stuff. That kind of stuck with me. I think I still kind of like making stuff. Brand, okay. That's kind of what I thought. Hey, save them. They might be worth something one day. Not that they're not worth anything now, but, you know, these things, like, people collect these things and then they give them away or they lose them, and then 20 years later, it's worth money. Why didn't they keep your original name? I thought they only did that, like, way back. I know, I heard about, like, when people would immigrate over, like, from Europe by ship, they would change the last name and sometimes the first name. Who decides that? Like, can you keep your original name, or who, like, decides it gets changed? Or is it to, like, go with the family that's adopting you? I don't know how it works. There it is. That was... We're not losing much. We're getting to stay where we are. That's cool. Losing and gaining it right back. That was a good spot for a second. Bunch of wind coming off of these little mountains. We'll stay up here all night. We'll do night gliding. Get my strobes on. Thankfully, you live by yourself and currently going to therapy. Yeah, therapy's good if you need it. Therapy is always there. Or just talk to somebody. Anybody you can. Anybody that'll listen. Alright, we're just doing some turns. Sun is quickly going down. I don't think this airport has approach lights, anything like that, because it's just a glider port. So we won't push it too much. Do need to be able to see. I don't think there's edge lights, anything like that. But we're staying at altitude pretty nicely. It's fun. It's nice that these mountains are not too far away, and it's the first time I experimented actually trying to go out to them with that little tow they gave us up. But you can certainly make it. It's kind of a breezy night, so we're getting by. I'm trying to wait out for Condor 3. Put that a little bit on the channel. Definitely want to check out Condor 3. If you don't know, Condor it's like the main sim that glider pilots use. It can actually be loaded into, like, if you have some of these places, like, they got a glider sim, and the software goes with that. It's not the prettiest sim. It's really dulled down graphics, so it has maximum performance, because that sim is all about FPS, because FPS is super important for feeling how a plane actually handles. You need all that FPS. This isn't bad, the way it's performing tonight. The gliders are usually pretty good in Microsoft. It's not a whole lot of computing it has to do. It's not worrying about a ton of different systems. That was fun. I had to do that before I got out of there. Could probably keep doing it a little bit, but I don't want to push it. I'd like to get home. And I think I can see the strobes of the tow plane right now. It's getting pretty dark soon. You got to babysit for 6 weeks? That's quite the schedule. Hopefully you're being compensated in some way. Because I know watching kids ain't easy. Well, you're going to catch me at Williams Soaring Center more, because I just discovered some new things that I'm going to try to do on the regular out in this area. $400 an hour. $400 an hour. That's is there an extra zero there? That's good pay. Nine sisters. I only got one sister, so I only know what one's like. My dad had 7 brothers. Usually when that happens with boys, it's because the parents are trying for a girl. That could be what happened in your case, too. Sounds like they're trying to get that boy. And sometimes that never happens. Hey, we can finally use the lights legitimately in here. Do we need them? Not yet. It's kind of nice still. That's kind of cool. Let's do it anyway. Why not? Not too far off now. It's kind of cool looking at the track on Volante right now. So if you want something to do this weekend, get a glider, get up there. Don't burn any fuel, you'll be fine. And it's fun. I like it. I like gliding. I like it too because it's probably the type of flying I would pursue. So I think that's why I also like it. And this also being the field I will go to. $12. Wow. That's a lot. But you know, the trick is with that I'm told is the kids eventually just start taking care of themselves when you have that many. They form their own little society in the household. Yeah, it's getting real hard to find the runway right now. It's like, it's somewhere right here. At an angle to this highway. Oh, Usually you can see it pretty far out. I don't see it yet. It's some of these buildings, one of these buildings. I just know we're going in the direction. Trying to keep all the altitude I can. I don't know, man. Wind's getting weaker and I can't see the runway. I guess that little aerobatic stuff I did at the end there might have cost us. I can't see the damn place. I don't know. I'm lost. I shouldn't have stayed out this late. I shouldn't have done it. Now we got to pick the glider up in a field somewhere later tomorrow. Well, I don't know. We're gonna go in a field, I guess. Because we're real close. It's like right here. But we're too far, I think. Oh, shit. I have no clue where it is. During the day, you can see it perfectly. Right now, not so much. It's right here. And we're just too far out, I think. But I'm going to stay with this road. You know what? Let's just put it on this road. Be safe. We'll just pretend those cars aren't there. And, yeah, we almost made we made it back to the field every other time tonight. We did a lot of landings if you missed them. But we're going to stop here, and now we don't have too far to go drive out and pick up the glider tonight. But, you know, it's a nice way to end it. We'll just leave it here. We tried, but I wanted to have some fun in the mountains. Otherwise, we would have made it back no problem. Because we did 2 trips out to those mountains. Let me get this damn battery switch. Where's this battery? Continue. Whew. Let's go get some dinner. There we are. Looking good. Looking real good. Alright guys, well, hey, for the few of you that came out and watched me glide around Northern California, thanks for doing so. Had some fun, and we'll be doing it definitely again another time. But, alright guys, you take care, have a great weekend. See ya.